welcome back to Open, everyone. So PEPATIÁN, in partnership with BAD, present its 6th annual Dance Your Future Artist and Collaborative Residency project that features workshops, performances, along with emerging and established artists. It's a time to celebrate the art of dance. And joining us to tell us more about her experience, we welcome one of this Dance Your Future performers and recipients, Candace Tabbs. Hello and welcome, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here.
So let's talk first about the process and how I guess the submission is made, right? Because you're one of the recipients, and I know that it's like a mentorship with mentee as well as a presentation. So let's talk about how your submission went and what that process was like.
Yes, so it was a submission process where I submitted an application. I presented some works that I've done previously, some previous experience that I had in dance performance and as well as art making. And then I also had the opportunity to share who I wanted to be a mentee of. And I chose this year Joya Powell, who has been a mentor for me for many years, and it was really wonderful to have Joya celebrate with me and journey with me in this process.
So the dance world is its own world, right? And what I mean by that is, like, you're mentioning names that obviously, if that is your field, you're familiar with who this person is. And so just out of curiosity, when you won this mentorship, was this particular mentor assigned previous to you winning, or is it something that you win and then you go, this is who I want to mentor me, and then they pursue the person that you're seeking as a mentor? Because I know everybody gets taken care of in the process, meaning it's a paid mentorship on both sides, which is lovely.
Yes,
it's lovely. Yeah, it's a lovely program.
Indeed it is. But yes, I submitted my recommendation who I wanted to be mentored by, and PEPATIÁN supported me in my choice, and we were able to coordinate so that not only do I get support with funding, but also my mentor gets support with funding as well.
And so this particular mentor you chose, why that person? Is it because of a style? Is it a technique? What is it that I guess you're attracted to, or that you felt you could use some in your choreography?
I picked my mentor for a couple of reasons, 3 of which were because Joya knows me personally, so there was a level of comfort and ease with talking about different things and the challenges that I would face throughout the process. 2, I loved and appreciate that Joya has been working in different realms of dance, from theater to non-proscenium spaces to proscenium spaces and stages, to kind of have that eye in different ways that the piece could evolve and create a new ambiance at BAD was important to me. And then 3rd, I wanted to have a voice that understood the voice of African diasporic dance, because that's an integral part of my piece and my work and my practice, in addition to modern and contemporary as well. So having those components was really important.
And so do they serve also as a co-choreographer, or just a guide in your choreography?
For sure, more of a guide, yes. So I've been creating the movement as well as the text, and we have some visual elements that are really exciting. I'm collaborating with a visual artist. His name is Sayazake, for visual art in the piece. But yes, Joya, my mentor, is mostly a guide and feedback and tough love for the process.
That's hilarious. She's like, tough love, in case you don't know.
For sure.
Okay, so how long of a process has it been? Because I know the performance is coming up in November.
Yes, so the performances are coming up next weekend, November 8th and 9th. And we've been starting the process, I would say, in May we received notice that we were accepted into the program. There are 2 other artists who have been accepted into the Dance Your Future program, as well as myself. And then for the summer and into the fall, we've been granted space at BAD and being able to rehearse and create.
So you've been rehearsing through the summer, and there's only 3 that are chosen, and you each have your own individual night? Is that how it works?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It is. It's pretty great that we have our own evening length works. Often as emerging artists, we have split bills or shared evenings, but now we have a moment we can stand alone and share what our voices are. So I'm really excited and appreciative.
So, wow, that's awesome. And I love that you incorporated a visual artist into your work because it's just lovely when you can collaborate with all genres of the arts
For sure.
and kind of like shine a light on everybody, even though you're the main focus of conversation, right? Because it's your language that everyone's going to be hearing and they're part of that discussion.
Yes, yes.
And so that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. So, what is your conversation?
So the piece is speaking about creative practice as healing practice, how we go through challenges, trauma, and issues, both good and bad, and how we navigate those challenges, and how we are able to go through them, move through, and let go, and find new ways to discover a little bit more about ourselves and our community.
And this is all done through movement. And so it's interesting, right? We had the musician on earlier who said he chose oh my gosh, I can't even believe I'm going blank.
Trumpet?
Yeah, it was trumpet. He chose the trumpet as his means of communicating. And so you've chosen movement as your means of communicating. And so if we could just share before we go, why movement as your means of language?
I shared similar sentiments where when I couldn't find the words to express myself, I knew movement was that language that was speaking when I could not. And now it's kind of been that language where I can push forward and share stories and share my story in a bigger way, in a more evolved way. So that's why movement is so important for me.
And we are so excited because we're going to get to experience a little
A little
taste
bit.
here on our set. Thank you for being here with us, Candace. And you guys, we had to take a quick break, but when we return, Candace is going to perform for us. You don't want to miss. Don't go anywhere.